1, action.
It's winter time.
Yo, what's up?
My mom ain't bought me no long sleeve shirts yet.
Yeah, man.
My mom ain't bought me no long sleeve shirts yet. She got me the short Johns because it's just getting cold. So she got me the Johns for fucking September, and I go to lean on the desk.
Still warm.
I go to lean on the desk, and I'm like, God damn, it's cold as hell.
I just saw that.
Yeah.
I just said, man, fuck me.
Hey, if I said it, I meant it. If I meant it, I spent it, man.
All right, bud. Yep. So that's how we're introducing That's 86 podcast. Fuck Theo. I'm your host, BryGuy, also known as Bryant and Theo, or vice versa, however you want to do it. Who cares?
Bryant.
Who cares, you know? Yeah, man. So, I mean, that's pretty much how we feel today.
Yo, Google my man.
Want to sit there and start off with a cheers. Cheers to everybody that may be watching or that may just be listening. Also, go to the website, www.thats86.com, where you can hear the podcast, where you can see the merch and all that kind of stuff.
Indeed, you can watch the videos.
Yeah, the videos, YouTube, just type in That's 86 podcast, will pop up. That's pretty cool. That's pretty fly. I don't know where you want to start. How you feeling?
It's March Madness right now.
Mm-hmm.
Whole lot of upsets. Niggas brackets getting fucked. Hey, you don't eat no meat, man. Why you just gonna take the cheese and just like fuck it up like that?
Fuck Theo,
Just
man.
Straight up cheese, huh?
Fuck Theo.
All right, that's how you feel. Baseball, we coming around, home stretch of fucking spring training. Can't wait. We looking good. Look like the bullpen shored up. I think this Wednesday we're gonna see who's gonna be playing that center field position. Options are very limited. Some guys can't get sent back down. So yeah, that might have a lot to do with the decisions that's made. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Sixers on a nice little winning streak. Yeah, man. Philly sports all around.
I know they just won last night against the Knicks, right?
Yeah, and they trashed the Kings
Madison
the night before that.
Yeah.
And they beat the Knicks before that. I think they played the Knicks maybe Thursday or Wednesday or something.
Because I know didn't they just get trashed by somebody before that?
I don't know what you mean.
Last week.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, cool. I don't know what I'm talking about either.
Yeah,
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Nah, we watched it. That game was on that night of my birthday. They won that though.
Not that game. No, it was on after that.
That was the Washington, I believe.
Saw it on the news, and it was like, in the triggers where it says, Philadelphia got.
No, I didn't say that.
In the trigger, I don't think they said trash, but they used the negative word.
Philadelphia got trigger trash.
No. In the the triggers or that's the things that just goes below that.
Yeah, we could have dropped a game recently. I don't remember it though.
That's fine.
Well, I don't even remember the dubs, man. Because every loss is a lesson. So we won from it either way. But yeah, that's what's up with me, man. What's up with you?
Not much, man. Relaxing. Sitting there putting out videos on wine and such. Studying. Same old. But pretty much just cooking and relaxing. You know, studying.
That's good.
Listening to wine podcasts. I was listening to a sex one too. Just listening to all just different types of podcasts.
Okay. Did you learn anything?
From the wine stuff? Yeah. I mean, I'm always learning definitely sex stuff too. Okay. But I'm not able to make it practical. But yeah, it's always cool. It was always cool to hear different perspectives.
Word.
But cool. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much that. That's pretty much all I got for that. The weather's been great, so pretty much been relaxing. Been learning a lot about cigars, making that practical, as far as retro helling. Yeah, and how to just maintain. Ooh, that's so good.
Yeah, that's
learning how to the pair thing. Sorry.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's basically what I've been doing. I've been maintaining.
That's it.
It's taking it a day at a time. Trying not to fuck anything up. Accepting the reality, which is now. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, so, I don't know. Stopped by Wine and Spirits lately. Had to go visit the coworkers or ex-coworkers. Walked in and they were like, oh my goodness. Well, one of the coworkers, she was like, I had a dream about you last night. And I said, funny thing, I had a dream about you last night too. I'm not even joking though. She wasn't joking either. It was so serious because I actually did. I was like, whoa, look at you guys. Like, I knew I was going to be there, so I knew I was priming up to go there. So I guess that's where the dream came from, you know? And it just, like, created that scenario. Walked in there, no line. I was happy because it's early in the morning, you know? I know when to go and not to go.
Yeah, of course you do.
You know, so walked in, and, you know, they were just like, yo, we need you back. And I was like, yo,
bye.
there's no way. There's no way. There's no way. So we chopped it up a little bit and good time, copped some bottles and walked out.
Word. You get anything good?
Yeah, I actually had. That was good. I got Murphy Goode. That's a Chardonnay that we'll be drinking today.
Oh, see what you did there.
No, you did it. You did it. And I also got this sparkling organic Cab Franc, which is really interesting to me. I can't wait to.
Sounds very intriguing.
Yeah.
I would appreciate being around when you pop that motherfucker. I would very much so appreciate. How much it cost?
20.
What?
Yeah.
They got more?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They ain't got none in my local joint though.
No.
I'm sure they don't.
No. Yo, I was out in where was I? I was out in Collegeville.
Okay.
In Collegeville yesterday.
What you doing out there?
Just going to Red Robin.
It was that serious? You had to go to Red Robin? That bad?
No.
There's a Red Robin in my neighborhood. I could have took you.
For real?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like 6 blocks from my crib, yeah.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, I mean, you know.
You got the roast beef?
No. I got some burger. I got no burger. I was feeling a burger, you know. No, I got some video games yesterday too.
Word?
Yeah, I got some video games.
What kind of shit you on right now, bro?
See, man, I feel like I got.
Okay.
Because, you know, like, I love Kingdom Hearts.
Oh,
so
okay.
went and got Melody of Kingdom Hearts for the Switch.
Okay.
And, man, it's kind of just like, if I knew, I didn't know.
Yeah, it was probably, yeah.
It was more so like Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
On the guitar.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And I was so disappointed because that's not the Kingdom Hearts that I'm used to, you know?
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny.
And I got Super Mario World 3D, and I got Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, okay. That happened to me one time. I bought I thought I found like a Final Fantasy for the Game Boy. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't Final Fantasy. It was Final Fantasy Tactics. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't know what
Oh
you're
my God,
about.
dog. It was terrible. It was like instead
Final
of being...
Fantasy itself is already Tactics.
Yeah, right. So this was like an even dumber down version of it. And it was like... It was like squares, and you got to stand on the square, and you can only make battles with. It was so stupid. It was like a piece of Final Fantasy.
Yeah, so
I was so hurt, man.
I'm hurt.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to look at it in a different way, like, cause I'm like, oh my goodness, I could keep this game because I love Kingdom Hearts. You know, I'm a Kingdom Hearts.
You can get your dexterity up.
I'm one of those exactly, and that's what I was saying. I was like, the way that my mind is gonna work is like, all right. So like, cause now it's just showing that I'm pretty much good with only using 2 sides of my brain.
Okay.
Well, all right. So
okay, sure.
I'll
let you finish.
In this way, right? Because you have 3 characters.
Uh-huh.
You have your middle one, you have the one on your right, and you have the one on your left.
Okay.
So I'm not good at using all 3 of them at the same time to accomplish whatever they need to accomplish.
All right. Okay.
I'm only good at the middle and the right.
So your temporal lobe needs some work.
Yeah, so it's just like, oh, that could be coordination. I could sit there and just, you know, like I'm trying to turn it into a psychological game for myself.
Yeah.
On bettering myself on multitasking and that, you know, rapid, you know, random nonsense that's happening.
Man, you should have just took that joint back, man.
Oh, I'm taking it back.
I was about to say.
Assassin's Creed there.
Like, you should have just took that joint back, bro.
Creed, man.
Fuck.
But yeah, man. So yeah. I
told you that happened to me. It was a time when I was making money and I was chilling and I was like, basically I promised myself I'm not going out anymore. Mm-hmm. And I was like, all right, fuck it, I'm buying an Xbox. So I bought myself an Xbox because I'm like, yo, I could go to a restaurant. This is back when I was eating meat and shit and drinking like a fucking fish. So I was like, if I buy this Xbox for $200 and then get the connection and all of that and get a couple games, that's $300 for the most part. I could spend $300 in a bar in like a day or 2. You know what I mean? So I was like, well, shit, if I buy this weekend and make it last for more than a day or 2, then it's worth it. So literally, that's what I did. And it lasted for about 3 weeks. I was connected. I was part of a clan. I started some shit. I was playing Red Dead Redemption.
And I remember that point.
Yeah. And I think that lasted about 3 weeks. And then I was like, all right, this shit ain't that fun no more. Then my young boy came, my little nephew. He was like, yo, you ever play Battle Cats? I was like, nah. He downloaded it on my phone and shit. And I pretty much played that game. And I never turned my Xbox on again after that. It was ridiculous.
Okay.
So, yeah. So, I mean, now, still drinking. Don't go to, I don't go to restaurants. I drink here, and I drink at the homies' cribs. Save a lot of money doing that. And I play Battle Cats throughout the night.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I wake up and shit, I got missions. I got to do my missions real quick, and then I get done. I get ready for my day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Trying to add dimension. I'm trying to add dimension to my life, you know?
No, I feel you. Man, a lot is already adding to my life.
Yeah, I mean, hey.
So,
See, that's the thing. It's never everything, though. Like, no matter what you do, no matter what you add to your life, it's like, it's not really going to consume all the 24 hours a day that you have.
No.
So there's always room for something else. You just have to be, like, moderate in how you pursue it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So moderate, so cigars is something I'm going down.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah.
So, I mean, it fills up the day-to-days,
That's good.
That, editing, all the works.
Indeed.
So, not the podcast.
No, but anything.
That's just like...
No, this should just fly.
Yeah.
That's how, but no, editing anything at all. Like
all the other stuff, yeah. So it just fills up all of that kind of stuff. And that's pretty much like, that. And then I get my creative going on with like cooking. Oh my goodness. Like first time using the slow cooker, man, or the crock pot. And that was... It was awesome.
Rock tried to give me a crock pot.
Oh man, you should have took it.
He was like, yo, you cook? I was like, nah, not really. Look like you don't either.
Yo, man, it's a game changer. Like, I got something cooking right now while I'm here doing
I dig you. You know what I eat, right?
I'm gonna go back. Yeah, yo, you know what I put in that joint?
Chicken.
I mean, yeah.
You told me chicken.
Outside of that,
what?
I got mad veggies in that joint.
That's nice.
It breaks it down. It's just so
it's super steaming.
It's so good.
Yeah.
So good.
See, my veggies only need about 6 to 8 minutes. 6 to 8 minutes, and that's good.
I mean, but you could do more to them.
You could, but I got my things. I was telling you the other day, I got like 3 different recipes. How I do my veggies. I usually don't feel more than 3 different ways about life. You know what I mean? So
No, I don't.
Well, usually when you wake up, one could feel tired, or one could feel refreshed or energized, or one could feel perplexed, right? There's other things that you could possibly feel, but me, nah, not really. I usually feel about 1 of 3 different ways. So when it comes to how I want to break down my veggies, because it's not very many, I eat broccoli a lot. I do mixed vegetables a whole lot, and then I do Brussels sprouts when I get tired of both of those. I had edamame. I cannot find fucking edamame no more, man.
H-Mart.
Do I have an H-Mart?
I know.
I do have an H-Mart.
There are a few of them here.
I have an H-Mart. I do have an H-Mart. Yeah. I'll take that. I'm gonna go to H-Mart tomorrow. Yeah. But like edamame is absolutely my favorite because it's like a finger food. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And
goodness.
it's like chicken wings.
So good.
It's like chicken wings.
Addictive.
Yeah, you just and that's why
counterbalance the bitterness.
Exactly. And I used to eat a bunch of crabs and shit and pistachios. Crabs and pistachios, my shit. For some reason.
To do the work.
I love to do the work.
I don't like to do the work.
That's why I like edamame.
Pistachios, yeah, but for crabs, no,
I'm nice at it though.
I don't really want.
I'm nice at it.
Clean air, cronking that.
No, you gotta know. I know the angles to hit, and I know the positions that I need to hit. You know what I mean? I mean, that sex podcast probably taught you about that. Angles and positions, man. That's all it's about.
Look, I listen to a lot of sex podcasts.
You ain't taking it from you.
I did something right.
I was actually gonna bust that joke out when you was talking about the finger game. The dexterity. I was on, but
no, you could have did that.
I try to keep my composure.
I mean, it's there.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. So, yeah, I usually have like 3 different ways that I prepare my vegetables. I usually have a set of about 3 or 4 different vegetables that I go to. And that's enough variety for me. Do you know how many combinations that is? 9.
I mean,
it's like 9 combinations.
I mean, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Change it up every now and again, you know? It's not even 9 weeks in a month.
And if I really feel like out there...
There 9 days in a month, so...
Yeah, I know. And if I really feel out there, order a fucking pizza.
Surprised you're not making it yourself.
Nah. It's not worth the work.
Oh, man, come on. It's so rewarding if you're going to do it, you know?
So this is what I don't like about cooking, personally. If it takes me 40 minutes to cook something, it better take me 40 fucking minutes to eat that shit. If it takes me 10 minutes to cook something, it's probably gonna take me about 10 minutes to eat it.
I got it.
So I'm with that. That's how I feel about it. Like I said, I like doing the work, but I like doing the work while indulging in it. You know what I mean? I don't like doing the work and then fuck it up. Now it's like, damn, that was good. I should do that again. 2 more hours of work. Nah.
It comes plentiful, though.
What do you mean?
When you do the work, it's dough.
Excuse me. It is dough, but it's also cheese and it's also sauce and it's also a cooking time.
I mean, but you can that's why, I mean, I just view it in...
It's like a 40-minute task.
The quantity.
It's like a 40-minute task.
Yeah, but then it's there.
It's not, because I'm fucking it up.
You don't have to use it. You don't have to use all of it.
Who wants reheated pizza?
You don't have to heat it up. I mean, no. It's portions. We were speaking about portions earlier.
Yeah.
You know, make portions.
So you make my pizza for the rest of the week and then just fucking...
I mean, you can do that. Or, I mean, it doesn't have to just be that for that week. It could be for the coming weeks.
That's true.
Because it's dough.
Yeah, it's dough.
And then you just do everything else.
I do Greek pizza, though.
So?
With like, yeah.
Yeah, because the dough is dough. I mean, you don't have to sit there and put all the toppings and everything on it right then and there. No, the dough is already there. And then whenever you're ready to use it,
come in and drop my shit.
And just drop it in the oven.
I feel like it's cheaper and it's easier to just buy the pizza than to buy the olive oil and buy the fucking spinach and buy the feta cheese.
In that moment, but for the longevity, no. Like, because if you can get 30 pizzas, 30 personal pans out of spending like $5 or less, you know.
That's not how it's working. It's not working that way, bro. But I get you. You're probably right.
I don't know, man.
You're probably right.
It just sounds good in my head.
It does, but you gotta do the math, man.
It just sounds good. I mean, I try not to do the math, you know. All right? That's why the left side of my brain. No. I feel you. That's good. I mean, I'm trying to get there, definitely with portions and all that as well. You know, I'm just trying to get more calculated and more into a routine of cooking. You know,
yeah.
It's like now it's just like I'll drop some dope stuff every now and again, but it's not consistent.
Word. I mean, I'm also a busy man.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a busy motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know how many baseball games come on in a day?
I mean, then you have...
How long them shits is?
You got like 4 of the recordings you have to do.
Yeah.
Now, I already see in your mind, like, or the way that I'm projecting onto you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like, you have your sports podcast, you know, in development.
I'm taking notes.
Yeah,
like I'm actively watching. When I listen to shit, I'm actively listening. Like that's why I fuck with the edamame, cause it keeps me stimulated. I put the shit down, type some notes, get right back to it. Like I have a big thing of edamame about this big, and that shit'll actually last me about 2 hours. And what's crazy is it tastes good cold too. So like it's dope as hell.
It's conventional.
It is. What do you mean by that?
I don't know.
What do you mean by that?
Like, you see, it's conventional.
He's like, yeah, it's conventional. I don't know.
And then you say, yeah.
No, because I had to think of it. Listen, man, I'm ready to agree. Unless I can't. But yeah. I'm a busy man. I got kids and shit.
I meant convenient, but I said conventional.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's convenient. Sure. But
I can eat it cold, I can eat it hot. Look, it depends what situation I'm in right now.
Oh shit, I done wasted my shit. Anyway, then I got the young boys. I just got the little girl back last night for a little bit. It's crazy. So she was 3. She went away for about a month. And she came back yesterday. She looked like a whole big woman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Like, her hair was different, her voice was different, her speech was different. And she said my name, and I was like, come here. Get your ass over here. Dog, whole little woman.
Yeah.
That shit it lit me up, man. It lit me up.
She had to be out there.
Yeah, nah.
She had to see the world.
Nah, man. She'd have been better off with me.
She had to see the world.
She'd have been better off with me.
You know what I'm saying? That's what life does.
Yeah.
I seen my cousins, my baby cousin, my little cousins, you know, a couple days ago. And I tell you, I was already gearing up to sit there and say, oh, man, you about as tall as, you know, like what everybody does.
Yeah.
I was going to do that. He got out of the car. I was like, man.
This nigga.
You about as tall as
You ain't even have to say it. He was looking down at you.
Said it.
He was looking down. You ain't even have to.
Like the biggest 12-year-old I know.
Damn, really? He 12?
Yo, man, I don't know.
Dog, you don't know. That's fucked up. You don't even know.
He about 12.
I told you, my young boy, he's 7, right?
No, he gotta be about 12, huh?
I told you, my young boy, he's 7, right?
Yeah.
Bro, this boy's like this. He's like this at
crazy.
7. He's about as tall as my mother is. I'm like, how? Bro.
They're making giants together.
I'm like, listen, man, just love me and respect me, man. When you 15, don't fuck me up.
We're not going through that.
Yeah.
We're not going through that.
Don't fuck me up when you 15.
Oh, man.
He probably weigh about as much as me, too.
Jeez. All right, so on to something different right now, right?
Sure.
So Pennsylvania is opening up, 75%?
Are they at 50 already?
I think it's at 20. But I mean, for some places, I think it's 50. You know how that goes, depending on the regulations and all that.
So the places that I've been, nobody has said to me like, oh, we're at capacity, so on and so forth. No, most of the places I've been, they're just like, yeah, come on in.
Yeah.
And then you look around and you like, oh, it's mad space in here.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So I don't even think anybody's pushing the 50 thing. Like,
Yeah, because it's outdoors. And
yeah, they got a bunch of shit going on.
Yeah, so now it's supposed to, April 4th is when Pennsylvania is going to push it up to 75%. That doesn't include Philadelphia. Philadelphia is going to see how things are going and then decide after that.
Yeah.
If it's going to happen, if they're going to go towards the 75% or not.
I think a lot of people are assuming that the vaccine is like pretty prevalent, you know.
I guess that could be a thing too.
I mean, on like a political level or decision-making level.
Yeah, because I think they just want to see if the numbers are going to spike and if so, how much. Because it's so much different in Philadelphia than there is in the surrounding counties.
Yeah.
Just for population itself.
Yeah, that's possible.
So it's just we have in Philadelphia alone, we have 3 million plus people, you know?
Do we really?
Yeah, man, the census is crazy.
Word.
And it's in Philadelphia, it's big, but it's small, you know?
I mean, not when you've been here your whole life.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy for the population to even be that high. And then it's you see the same people, and you know, it's yo, I've seen that person before. How often you run into the same person, you know?
Mm-hmm. Especially when you got especially when there's some type of routine in your life, like you get on the same train or you go to the same place regularly.
Mm-hmm. Even in different areas too, though. It's yo,
it's motherfuckers that I've grown up with and don't know who the fuck they are.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since I started catching the train, the same boy been on the train.
Mm-hmm.
See this boy every day on the train. Now I get on the train and I look and I'm like, damn boy, you still here?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah, 3 million people.
Small though.
What are the odds?
Small though.
What are the odds?
Small though.
But yeah, so I don't know. How you feel? What are your thoughts on opening up 75%? April 4th is a couple weeks, 2 weeks away, maybe?
Yeah, about 2. I don't know. I wish I could give you something, but I really don't know. I have nothing. Because on the one hand, I'm thinking, well, shit, you got to try to see what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, I'm like, well, if there's a spike, then that's just regrettable behavior.
Mm-hmm.
So I could kind of see it both ways. It's I'm just happy I'm not in a position to make that decision. If I own my own spot and they were we're going to leave it to the discretion of the owner.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think you should do? And I'd be like, I think I'm going to stay at 50. until I see what everybody else does. But if I was like in the position where I had to decide and everybody was swallowing my lead, I would probably be proceeding very cautiously, personally. Because it's like you really don't have very much to gain from motherfuckers getting sick in your spot, you know? And then like that's something that won't go. And like I'm not even talking like.
Also, just like how do you even know? How can you even trace it back to your spot? You know.
I mean, you know, people lifestyles, man. Like, if I go to a bar and I get sick as shit tomorrow, I'm gonna assume it's from the bar, not the other 30 places that I've been going regularly for the whole last year and a half. You know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume one thing more than I'm gonna assume the other. So I don't want to rub people that way. Like, especially if I own a spot, I definitely don't want to be like the cause for anybody being sick. You end up bedridden for a week. I'm going wherever you're going. You end up bedridden for a week, and then, you know, you lose your sense of smell, lose your sense of taste. End up having to change how you do everything. And then you come back in a week, and now you got a sour taste in your mouth about me and everything I've done. Like, yo, dog, you was out of hand. Like, I love your spot, and yeah, it was up to me to come in there, but you ain't have to have the other 74% of motherfuckers in there while I was in there, you know? So
it's like, but no, I do.
and I mean, maybe,
I do.
but do I though? I don't think so.
It's like, well, you can't hold me accountable for that. Like,
I mean, you can fight that fight all you want, but I don't want to lose customers.
Yeah, it's like, no, you can't hold me accountable. Like,
I don't want to lose trust.
Just, well, I mean, because trust is a two-way street.
It's hospitality.
Trust is a two-way street.
It's hospitality. I'm trusting you to come in here and not fuck my shit up and steal nothing. And you're trusting me to not get your ass sick. You didn't fuck my shit up or steal anything, so who am I to get your ass sick?
I'm not getting you sick. So now I have to trust. So
it's my spot.
You have.
That's the thing. I'm promising you that you're gonna come in here, you're gonna have a good time, and you're gonna leave safely. That's literally.
Yeah, but then, see, that goes into the whole self-accountability that we spoke about last time. Because, like, if you know or if you don't know, you know, that you are someone that's holding the virus or whatever, you know, you're going out into the world, you're going out into these places and exposing it to people.
Okay, well, when the legislation got involved in this whole situation and they said, hey, we don't want any gatherings above 10 people or 13 people or whatever the case might have been. If you're one of those people who are holding a gathering, like it's a difference between showing up to a gathering and actually hosting and holding a gathering. Like, yo, it's my birthday. I want all y'all to come to my house. I'm gonna have everything decorated.
We're beeping everybody. Beep, beep. The heat sensors is like, no, or it's like in order to get in, you have to show that you have your vaccination card or you have to take this COVID test to get in. Like, it's too much. Like,
if I'm the one holding the event, that makes me partially responsible for the things that happen. It's like my homies, he has a Bible study. He's holding a Bible study. One week, he got sick. It's just a regular cold. But he was like, yeah, I'm canceling it for this week. I need to make sure. Because I ain't trying to fuck all y'all over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So realistically, he took responsibility for being the host.
And then he let you guys know. Like,
he let everybody know.
But then that still doesn't negate that you guys already had contact with him, so therefore...
Also, if you're sick...
already have it.
Also, if you're sick, I mean, it was a cold, so...
I know. But still, you know, but that's how it still is like, well, no, because I'm getting the symptoms now, and I've been exposed, like, I already... Like,
or,
who knows how long
if you fucking took a test today and found out you had herpes, you got to call everybody back from, like, the last 6 months. You be like, listen, I know we wasn't even that close, but there was that one time, and I'm just doing the responsible thing, and I'm letting you know, I got this shit, so you might want to get tested as soon as possible.
Yeah.
That's responsible, bro.
Yeah, that is. That's
what you should do.
That's the responsible thing to do.
Right.
Now, when we're talking, because this is a social thing, like, oh, man, it's at that orgy, you know?
Yeah.
Make it a social gathering.
Okay.
Oh, man, I was just at that orgy.
It's probably impossible for you to call everybody at the orgy. But I'm pretty sure if you was at the orgy, then they had something going on.
But it's just like, but now it's
true.
like I got to sit there and like, you know what? I'm going to let the owner know. Yo, I had herpes. So anybody that was there that night probably want to call and let them know that somebody in there had herpes.
He gonna check the logbooks and be like, damn, I participated that night. Fuck. Yeah, but that's responsible though. And then it's up to him because he's hosting orgies and shit. So ultimately, that's a danger that he's aware of. And this is As stupid as it sounds.
Now it sounds like when you walk into any of these places now, you just got to sign that disclaimer, just like, hey, you may be exposed to, it's just...
You talking about as an owner?
Yeah. Why not just have a disclaimer saying, hey, somebody in here may be a carrier or not, No,
that's not what you want to do.
You sign this paper, this waiver, and sit there and say...
These are business people, so they're not looking at it like that. They're going the opposite route, which is they're showing you signs. They're showing you, like, signs that say, can't enter without this mask. They're taking people's temperature at the door. They're making sure that their bartenders and their servers have a mask on. Mm-hmm. They're making sure that there's fucking a hand washing station like every 4 tables. Mm-hmm. They're giving you causes to feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Rather than giving you a cause to feel uncomfortable, or rather than giving you the actual waiver to sign to say, or the disclaimer or the waiver to sign to say, yeah, anything's fucking possible. Here you go.
I mean, at the same
they're taking
time,
a different approach.
It's like you're in a enclosed space, right? Mm-hmm. And even still now, while you're at the table, you can not wear a mask.
Right.
How
you gonna eat with a mask on?
And you're sitting there still talking.
Yeah.
All of the jazz and whatever.
Yeah. Ignoring the politics of whether anybody believes in it or not, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But the whole thing is like it's not open air. It's not and that's where the ventilation comes in. It's like something that's always continues like sucking the.
Every bar that I went into either had the whole front off, or the front door open, or all the doors open and the windows open. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but even still, like, because it's still lingering. Like, look at the smoke around us right now. Yeah,
but there's no ventilation here, and you know that.
Just think, but just still think. Even if these windows were open, it doesn't mean that that's not going to go.
Dog,
it's not going to be like instant.
If this window was open and that window was open, it would be circulation, and that would go.
It would be circulation, but it wouldn't be going in an instant. It's still moving its way around that entire.
How do you define an instant? How do you define an instant?
Instant, like.
Nah, it's not going to do that. It's not going to do that. It's not going to do that. It's gonna move.
It's going to move.
It's gonna move.
It's going to move. So it's passing. It could be passing people or objects, whatever that it can attach itself to, or that you can inhale as it's passing by.
Do you know how these spores work? Do you understand the biology of this?
I do not.
All right. Well, I don't even want to talk about it.
I'm not qualified.
Neither am I. I am not qualified. I don't even want to talk about that.
but still, like.
If I'm sitting next to you and I'm sitting at the table with you, mm-hmm. I might spit on you, you might spit on me. Mm-hmm. We sharing what we already had because we got there together. Mm-hmm. But these other people in this other booth, mm-hmm. they have the right to not be exposed to whatever me and you are sharing with one another. And
that's what that plastic. That's what that plexiglass is there mm-hmm. for. But plexiglass, I mean, it's just like any other protection where it could be 99.9%.
Yeah, still, it's always 99.9. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's still just that 0.1% that it'll get you, Yeah. It'll get you.
That's what you need. So, with all of that said, how do I feel about us going to 75%? I don't think I'm going to be any more cautious than I've been. I don't think I'm going to be any less cautious than I've been. I think I'm just pretty much looking at the rest of the world and how it's going, how it's working. I feel like, I told you already, I felt like I had that shit. I felt like I got that shit before everybody was talking about
That's what everybody's saying that I know. Everybody that I know is saying that same exact thing.
No, all right. So I thought I told you about this, but I was when I was working at the spot at the Fillmore, I was going to go play a bunch of pool at this spot near it, and I literally fell out for like a week. I was stuck in the bed.
Oh yeah, I
couldn't move. Yeah, I was real fucked up, and I had all types of plans and shit, and I just had to let it go, and just had to deal with like my pain and how I felt and shit. The whole week, whole 7 days, couldn't get out of bed, yo. And then I went back to work, and then they said, "Oh, COVID is it's the new thing," and I'm like, "Shit, I think I had that shit already," but I don't know. I don't know whether that means that I can't have it again. You know what I mean?
No, you can get it again.
Okay, well I haven't gotten it.
Yeah.
Since then. At least that I noticed.
Well, no. I don't want to misspeak. They don't know. No one knows if you can get it again or anything like that. And still, that's totally different. That has that rum right there.
Oh, what, the finish?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't even tasted it yet, but...
Yeah. I'm sorry, just had to, yeah. Mm-hmm. Because that's what I was looking for when I was thinking about pairing with the cigar, because I want to get into that realm with cigars, rum and cigar pairing kind of thing.
The first thing I taste is the marshmallow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so smooth in texture.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Well, no, because at the end, that rag kicks in.
And I'm wondering...
Smooth to the end, man.
And I'm wondering, I mean, because it's already coating your... All right, never mind.
Go ahead, wonder.
No, I'm not doing that right now. But, what was I saying before that? I don't even know.
I don't know.
Something to do with...
You hadn't gotten there yet.
The COVID.
You was on your way. You was telling me you don't know if you can get it again.
Oh, yeah. Because they've been doing studies and trying to figure out if you can, if you can't, you know, because you still can get it even with the vaccination.
Yeah. But the thing is, I don't want to take no super political stance on it, and I don't want to.
Yeah, no, it's not about that. It's still just about like you already took a stance. As an owner, you take responsibility.
Right, you need to.
Yeah.
You need to.
Yeah.
Now, but here's the thing. Me personally, how I conduct my life, like I just can't live in fear, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I like heart attacks kill motherfuckers before other motherfuckers kill motherfuckers in most cases. So rather than be worried about another motherfucker killing me,
stress takes you too.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Heart attacks. I'm equating the two.
Okay.
Rather than be worried about something killing me, I'm just gonna live free and die. You know what I mean? When I die, it'll be the time for me to die.
Well, like, did he die from COVID? Just like
he never told nobody. He just bounced. Yes, man.
Yeah, that's how it be. You know what I'm saying? Like, because anytime there's a death, people are automatically associating COVID with it. And it's just such a scare tactic.
Now that's political. That's a political statement.
Yeah,
is what you just made. And I agree with it. But I didn't want to make it necessarily.
That's a scare tactic.
It's not just a scare tactic. No, it's a funding situation as well. Like with these hospitals, like my mom works in healthcare, so she put me onto a lot of different things. And ultimately, like I said, another political statement that I don't want to make is that people are going to presume COVID in a lot of cases, depending on whatever is going on. Like you could have been having chemo for the last 2 years.
It was a car accident.
Right, exactly. But did he have COVID at the time that the car killed him?
Yeah, the COVID kick in when it was happening? Like,
yeah, because maybe the COVID made him crash.
You know,
exactly. And that's the thing. It's a funding situation.
It's wild.
So with that said, yeah, man, I just keep it moving. You know, I pray.
Sorry.
Try to be wise.
Sorry if this whole beginning has been kind of like energy's down, disappointing, sad, and all that kind of stuff. But this is
real life.
This is the time that we're in right now, and it's just talking about it could just be hitting home to some people and don't ever want to like not acknowledge any of these different perspectives.
Yeah, word, because this shit real. This shit real.
It is.
I told you my uncle got that shit.
Super real.
I told you about that?
No, you didn't tell me.
Really? This was midway through the week last week. My mom was running around screaming about a whole bunch of shit. And I was like, okay, I have no choice but to listen to what's going on because she's obviously in an uproar. What happened was her brother caught that shit at his job or something. And she was like yelling at, he didn't call her. His girlfriend wife called her. I don't know if it's his girlfriend or his wife. We're not real close family.
That's fine.
So she called her and my mother being the healthcare worker in the family, you know, people call her with these types of things. So she's like, yeah, he in the hospital right now. They won't let me in. I just got off the phone with him. She's like, yeah, he got his phone? All right, I'm about to call him. So my mom calls him. And he like, yeah, no, my phone about to die. She's like, motherfucker, where your charger at? Because look, you need to stay linked. Because if you ain't got no link, they ain't going to give a fuck about you. If ain't nobody else worried about you, they not going to worry about you. So my mom already started on that shit. She's like, make sure you get a charger. Hey, look, there's a shop downstairs. Go buy a fucking charger. Like, all that shit. So then finally, he was like, yeah, I got to get treated. She was like, well, what do you feel? He was like, I can't breathe. And I started laughing and shit because I'm like, nigga, I hear your voice. It's clear as the fucking bell, man. You sound like you're breathing to me. But he was like, I can't breathe. So she was like, all right, you can't breathe. So what are they offering you as far as the treatment? He said some shit. She was like, okay, well, I'm telling you right now that if they try to put steroids, it'll be a inhaler with steroids, which I actually have a little bit of experience with. And she was like, that shit's gonna make your shit weak. So honestly, if you can, go without it as much as you can because it's gonna make your shit weak. So she told him, she advised against that. And then he went through whatever treatment he went through. So they sent him straight out because, hospitals was full. Sent his ass home. So he went home and he was cooking and passed out.
Gee.
And his daughter was like, sorry, I just spit on one of them pieces of cheese, I think. So his daughter was like, this nigga passed out. I need to take him to the hospital. So they took him right back to the hospital. And they was like, all right, so on and so forth, whatever the case may be. At this point, and I'm like, they treated him, right? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, why didn't he keep his ass in bed? Of course he passed the fuck out. That's just common sense. You sick, nigga, lay down. Don't cook. You might fall in the fire, So he was getting out of it.
All the heat.
The heat, the vapor, all of that shit.
Aroma.
It's just all of the oxygen. Your oxygen level is down.
Yeah.
So, you could be sweating, So I'm like, all right, okay, whatever. So he gets out of the car to go back in the house, falls down on the sidewalk. I'm like, okay. Keep his ass in bed.
Yeah, don't
simple.
Too much.
You motherfucking, this is coming back from the hospital. I'm like, you got treated. Now let that shit take effect. Lay your ass down, and while y'all letting him cook him something. Take care of this man. Yeah. He's sick.
Yeah.
And even if it was the goddamn flu, bro. Look, you see him sweating. He can't breathe. Take care of that man. Yeah. Make him lay his ass down.
Yeah.
Make sure the shit is make sure the room the right temperature. Make sure you got everything you need around him. So on and so forth. Let him lay the fuck down. So I would look at that. That's common sense to me. I would look at it that way in any case. Whether it was COVID, whether it was the flu, whether it was a cold, whether it was a fever, whatever the case may be. And you got a kid, they running a fever. You ain't letting them run around the crib. They running a fever. Sit your ass down. Stay in bed. What you want to watch? I got you. Yeah. You know what I mean? And and that's before you even know what the real diagnosis is. That's just reading symptoms, So with that said, they treated him. It was dramatic as fuck. But this nigga wouldn't sit the fuck down, and nobody else encouraged him to sit the fuck down. So the nigga dies on him. I mean, I'm just playing about that part. But literally, you gotta sit your ass down, bro. If you have any fucking regard for your life, you need to sit the fuck down.
I mean, but that's still close to the times now what everybody's been saying for the whole lockdown before the lockdown, pre-lockdown. It's like, yo, I need to just chill out, sit down. Like I would something that I've noticed is before our lockdown, I'm seeing a lot of other people, my peers on social network or social media, posting the progress and all that kind of stuff, right? Since then, I have not seen, since the success, I have not seen them post anything about oh snap, all right, we have to go, we're back on lockdown or anything like that, And these are the steps that we're taking. Because I was following it heavy before we got locked down.
Right.
So, to me, it's just all right, those steps or that step that they took.
Did you give this to me? Because
Well, no, I gave it to you for a different reason.
What did you give it to me for?
Oh, for the food.
Oh, okay. My guy, thank you. You got me paranoid. I was sitting there no, he gave this to me for something. Let me make sure my nose is good.
But, yeah. And I have not seen any, things on it since it was just, since everything's been lifted within, Shanghai,
Word.
Within India, all these other places. Besides kind of just still just now it's just all right, wearing a mask. It hasn't gone back to just everybody's out here willy-nilly or unprotected. It's still some caution. Everybody's still going to move around, just because for the sake that, oh snap, we don't know. We don't know if it's going to strike back or anything like that. But for the most part that we know, everything's been great. Yeah.
I don't consider myself to be too hyper aware or paranoid or anything like that. Or even, I wouldn't even say that I'm fully as cautious as I probably could be, right? I wouldn't even say that. But at this point, I feel like it's ingrained. All the habits, how you moving, who you around, all that shit, it's ingrained. It's been a whole year now.
Yeah.
Our habits are now what they are. Like,
Yeah.
I'm walking into a place, I got my shit. Mm-hmm. I'm walking out of the house, I got my shit.
Yeah.
I'm getting in somebody's car, I got my shit.
Yeah.
If I get in an Uber, yo, nigga, put these windows down.
It's so comfortable.
Right. It's regular now.
Yeah.
It is what it is. So,
Oh, man, I love that.
exactly. So ultimately, it's like, you know, I can't necessarily say I'm doing it for my own health or I'm so careful or whatever. No, it's just a habit. It's ingrained now at this point. And I feel like it might be that way with the same rest of society. Like, people, we don't gotta follow Fauci on Twitter to keep doing what we've been doing for the last 6 months.
No, I can't say that. No, because people out here are wilding. Because I'm out in these streets.
Okay. But you're not the extreme case, and on top of that,
Not the extreme.
I'm not even considering the extreme cases because we all agree that those are the extreme cases.
Yeah,
But like for the average individual,
Yeah.
right?
Average individual.
And I would put you and me
Yeah.
on probably maybe you're a little lefter than average and maybe I'm a little righter than average, or you know, however you want to call it. Like, we ain't exactly the same.
The left side of my brain is not working.
All right, well, you're righter than average and I'm lefter than average. Look, I'm left-handed, so I think the right way. I think the right way. You know, sinister actually comes from left-handed.
No.
Dexter and sinister. Dexter is right, sinister is left.
I didn't know that.
It's crazy. They got a stigma on us.
Look,
They're trying to hunt us down because we play baseball better.
I don't care.
Well, you should. You need to get in it. You need to give a fuck.
I don't play baseball.
No, you don't. But I'm telling you, if your kid come out right-handed, I'm just saying. Anyway.
Gotta watch out for the left-handers. I got you.
That's what they say. But they wrong. They wrong.
I'm like, did you know Theo is left-handed?
They gonna be like, I fucking knew. I could have guessed it. It makes so much sense now. Yeah, that's how it works. But yeah, ultimately though, I would say you're a little bit like to this side of average, and I'm a little bit to that side of average. Neither of us are extreme in any of that type of sense. But for the most part, yeah, you out here, okay. You still got your mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, you out here, okay. But you ain't necessarily hugging motherfuckers you don't know.
Yeah, nah.
I mean, and me personally,
I know I used to hug everybody.
nigga, me too. I give some of the best hugs this side of the Mississippi.
Now I'm sitting there doing a whole like, wait, do you want to be hugged? Are we doing a hug? Are we doing a high
Nah, that's what I'm saying.
all that?
I be looking for the hug me vibes.
What are you going? What are you? I look for like, what are you going? What are you going to give off? What do you want?
That's what I'm saying.
What do you-
Like, is it hug me vibes coming? I feel the hug me vibes, and then I got the hug me vibes.
Yeah.
All right, I got you.
It's cool.
It's cool. I'm with it.
Yeah, like.
But if you ain't got the hug me vibes, I'm not mad at you.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, what's up?
No,
Or,
not that- yeah.
oh, you one of these people? All right, I got you. It's
Yeah,
cool.
exactly,
I'm with it.
Yeah, exactly.
You might have just saved my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was leaving a Bible study the other night, and I was just like, all right, bye, everybody. I keep it cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't do too much. I don't talk to too many people. I'm not in that bitch trying to make friends. I'm a friendly motherfucker. So the thing is, when I'm trying to make friends, I make me some damn friends. But if I ain't trying to make friends, then I'm still friendly. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I'm in there trying not to make friends. So I'm still friendly. So I'm like, all right, bye, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Thank you. I'll see you later. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah. Holla at me. Mm-hmm. I walk out, and there's this one lady standing in the other room by herself. I'm like, hey, it's good to see you again. Have a good night. She was like, I was with it. I was like, yeah, let's fucking go. All right, you be good, all right? I see you. I walked out, nigga, that made me so warm. Mm-hmm. I felt fucking great. And the thing is, she was about 50-something, maybe 60. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And if anything, you would think she'd be worried about it. Mm-hmm. But she wasn't worried about it.
No, she's like, I'm good.
Yeah, and I fell in place, man. That's all I do. I fall in place, man. I get in where I fit in, man.
Yeah.
GIFI, nigga.
Yeah. All right. Like, I walk in, I see my Nana, and I'm like, man, look, Nana.
Man, fuck that, Nana. Come on. No, see, that's funny, because that's irresponsible of you.
I give her kisses on both sides. I mean, she got her shots.
No, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. She made it?
She got one shot.
Oh, she's just working on the other one?
I mean, it's waiting period, you know?
Yeah.
just, you know.
Yeah, because if you get both of them at the same time, you die.
That's what happens.
You know. I mean, listen, I'm not making no political statements. I'm not making no political statements. But there's a reason. There's a reason why they split them up like that.
Needs to be you need the first dosage
to be able to handle the second dosage.
Go in. I'm like, all right, see how you gonna work.
Yeah. It's like, damn. Okay, you made it. All right, come on. Let's get the rest of this. Oh, you ain't make it? Well, you don't need it.
But so it's. Yeah. It's been like, so I just go in and I do the like French kiss, 2 sides, cheeks.
That's not what people call a French kiss.
Yo, man.
I'm just saying, like I was sitting there like, where you grow up at? That's like, okay, cool,
but that's
cool.
the French kiss. Well,
I got you.
Okay.
It's like, if you walk up to anybody on the street and be like, yeah, I French kissed my grandma yesterday, they'd be like, what kind of shit you on?
That's funny.
You a different person.
Because our view on French kiss, the French kiss is the double cheek. One side, left side, right side.
No, I mean, obviously that's what yours is, but I'm telling you, the rest of the world, they don't really communicate that same way.
I don't think it's the rest of the world. I think it's probably just America.
Maybe.
It's just the United States of America.
Listen, I don't know how they talk in Turkey. Serbia, they might get down a different way. Who knows, man?
But yeah, I get you.
Who knows?
The double cheek, kiss. I'm like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm not going out there in the world and just doing that to,
Yeah, that's a good name for a restaurant, though.
Anybody.
French kiss?
I was like, what, the double cheek?
I was thinking double cheek, but that's a good name for a hotel. The double cheek.
Oh, my goodness.
Double cheek. Think about it. But anyway.
No, man, I'm not thinking about it. That hotel just got what? Human trafficking going through that
Double tree? Did it?
No, not double tree.
Which one?
Double cheek. Oh, no.
He said double cheek. Yours, the one you just created in your mind. They human trafficking.
No, it was one on City Ave. I mean, there's been a lot of them.
Oh, you talking about the motor end?
Is that what that is?
Yeah, I done been through some shit up there. Bro.
Were they not hospitable? All right.
No, so what happened was my cousin got married downstairs in the banquet hall.
Everybody, that's what I was just telling when we were driving past. I was just like, yo, man. I was like, no, I'm pretty sure that place has a lot of like wedding receptions.
In events and it's a lot of stuff.
I was like,
my cousin got married in the banquet hall. I got pictures and everything. So my other cousin was there and he sold coke. And this was when I was a teenager and I didn't even understand nothing. And he's like, yo, I can see it in your face. You smoke a lot of weed, don't you? And I'm like, bro.
My cousin said that to me too, trying to get me to sell weed.
That's what I'm saying. And I was like, no, my cousin had a different plan. He was like, He was like, He was like, the thing about weed is that shit stink. And I'm like, okay, cool. I don't know where you're going with this. First time I seen this nigga since I was like 2 years old. He was like, you gotta get into coke. And I'm like, what? Nah. He was like, nah, for real. I'm about to go bust a trap right now. You wanna go with me? I'm like, yeah, fuck it, I go with you. I'm a rider, I'm that type of boy. So we go around the corner, he busts a trap real quick. Then we come back into the motor end, and he was like, he saw some girls go upstairs. And he was like, yo, I think we should go upstairs, yo. And I'm like, I was probably about 15, maybe 15. He was probably about 20-something, 20, 21, 22.
Oh, so he knew.
Yeah, he knew.
He knew it was up.
So we went upstairs. He knocked on the door. He watched them walk into the door. He knocked on the door. We walked into the door. They was all naked as shit. It was like 4 or 5 naked chicks in the joint. And one of them, none of them reacted. They all just turned around and just kept being naked. One John was like, oh, wait, who the fuck is you? And then he was like, what's up? What's going down? And we was about to make some shit happen.
Allegedly.
Yeah, none of this really happened. This is all.
It sounds like this was a dream.
It probably was. I wasn't. Listen. So I was like, damn, do I really want these kind of problems right now? I was like, I'm a young man, But I was all the way down. It was just, nobody had no money.
That's usually how dreams go.
Yeah.
But then if you knew
once
that
everything kick in,
dream, you're like, yo, I control this money. And then money would have fell down, but nobody thinks about that.
I didn't think about it like that. I was just thinking about more like, oh, damn, do I even belong here? I don't know. So we ended up leaving, But yeah, I knew since, a long time ago that they get down over at the John. And somebody was in charge of that.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
Someone was in charge of all of that.
That's crazy. But yeah, these are the times that we're living in right now.
Shit, this is fucking, what is this, 17? I'm an old nigga now. This was 20 years ago almost.
Yeah, man, these are the times before, because now they're jumping in and they're cracking down on sex trafficking. when they can catch them.
Listen, man,
they got it.
The justice system is like a spider's web, man. They catch the flies and they let the birds go free, cuz.
Yeah, I know. That's fun. You know? It's part of the ecosystem.
They cracking down on these flies, man.
It's part of
the birds are still doing their thing.
But you know what I thought was going to be a cool name for this episode?
What's that? Double cheek?
No. Good news.
Yeah, you thought so.
I mean,
we getting there. We're working our way to it.
Yeah. So it's kind of rusty, you know? I feel like we didn't ride it a while.
Nah, it's just... No, I think the last times we've been podding publicly. So we haven't necessarily just let the conversation unravel. It was kind of like stimuli in front of us, you know?
Yeah, it's like, oh, snap. Yo, what's up? Then I change it, then we just build off of that.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, what, nigga? What you said? No, what it is, you know, and then we got to respond and, you know, we don't get the actual same flow. But here, you know, we got a little flow going.
I mean, it's because it's a conversation between us.
Right.
But yes, I do want to crack this now.
Let's go.
Yeah. All right, so this right here is what I'm cracking is Murphy Goode. Murphy Goode is
California Chardonnay.
Yeah, what I recently learned is that
the grape sourcings.
The Jackson family owns this.
Michaels?
No. Jill has nothing to do with this.
Oh, all right. I was about to say, listen.
Blanket has nothing to do with this.
No blanket.
No, you know, like Kendall Jackson. You see that brand everywhere in all of the wine and spirit stores. But yeah, so I mean, this is something that they own. One
of their expressions.
Yeah, because it's a whole different family.
Right. So Jackson's own the Murphys?
I guess so. I mean, they collaborate.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I like that.
Cool. There you go.
This is my first time.
You gave me a lot more than you gave you.
Yeah. This is the first time that I've had this. I'm going to put this on the table now. Like, the reason what brought me here, right? All right, so I want to say a couple days ago, someone hit me just like with this opportunity. And I looked through it.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Cool. You know how you got to sit there and let some things just sit for a second.
Yeah, you got to let it sink in, simmer.
Yeah.
Like,
and it was
like your chicken is right now.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, just getting all that seasoning. Just oh my goodness. So yeah. So the Murphy family or the Murphy Goode Winery is allowing an opportunity. That's what I want to call it. An opportunity for someone to have their dream job for a year and live on the vineyard and then within a winery for a year, and you get paid $10,000 a month.
Can't be a dream job without getting paid.
You know? So, you know, if you think about it, that's what, $120K before taxes.
If you're that kind of person.
You're living free. You're living rent free on there, and they want to show you every aspect of the business.
It's like a real paid apprenticeship, really.
Yeah. How you think it should go, you know?
Right. Yeah, I mean, no, not necessarily. I don't think apprenticeship should necessarily be paid because you're getting paid in experience. And exposure.
See, but then that's the whole thing right there because every year it's this, but it's just not at this scale.
Right.
Because you have what they call harvest. Harvest, you go and you probably do 3 to 6 months.
Yeah.
You know, you go work on a vineyard for a harvest. So
just like weed farms and shit.
Yeah, you're sitting there. Yeah, you're
getting exposed to all the shit. You're doing a little bit of menial labor to get through the day.
You work your way up to like Cellarat
you might get a little
position or whatever.
Might get a little goodie bag to go home with.
Yeah, but you're definitely going to get paid though.
Yeah.
You'll get paid while you're there. It's probably like depending on who it is, you know, whatever and what their budget is, because you could get paid like $1,000 a month to do like this labor and all that. So, but they're offering $10,000 a month.
Right.
So, and it's the exposure to all different aspects of the business within the winery and the vineyard. So
that's amazing.
So you can figure out so you can see it and you can see which one actually fits you more.
Okay.
Suits you more. I mean, it's a dream. It's a dream opportunity for anyone that would be in the wine industry.
For you. Yeah.
I mean, for me as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that brings me here. So they're offering that. The deadline is in June, the end of June. So you'll end up leaving right before harvest because that's when everything goes down.
Okay.
So they'll come in. So you'll fly out.
Oh, wait, so what do you have to do to?
So you have to go to their website or their Instagram page, click on the link, and it's looking for a video submission.
Okay. You make videos all the time.
Yeah. And you got to read through the terms. You don't have to, but the terms and conditions.
Right.
I was up at 4 a.m.
That's usually when a lot of shit gets done.
looking at their terms and conditions. Not the first one, but the second one, where you had to click on the terms and conditions and read through all of that. The stuff that I usually would just not do.
Yeah.
When it's like Apple, it's just like, wait, terms. I just want to sit here and listen to music.
Like, wait, where is this checkbox for agree at?
Yeah, do all that, but when it's things like you actually care about, you should do that. So, look through all of that.
Oh, look at you giving legal advice.
It's 90. So it's a 90-second video.
Okay.
They don't actually ask you. There's no script or anything. There's no outline for what you to say on these video submissions. You just send in.
That's awesome.
Talk about whatever, and then
get on that joint and be like, I've been looking for this my whole life. I suck your dick.
So
yeah.
it's open,
Yeah.
It's open. I mean, but they do tell you what they will automatically reject in the terms and conditions.
No dick sucks.
No, that's not in there. They
didn't mention it.
They didn't mention
so
that.
That's on the table.
So that
That's on the table.
That's on the table. It's like that. I gotta rethink my whole video now. I gotta go. Who is his name? Chris Rock.
Yeah, exactly.
No, Tyrone Biggums.
Tyrone Biggums.
Gotta go Tyrone Biggums.
Hey, baby.
Like, yo, just let you know. All right, but yeah. So they close it at they close submissions in June, the end of June, and then the beginning of September is when you would go there. So you're there from September 2021
Okay.
to about August or September 2022.
Okay.
And you'll get to do various positions. In the beginning, it's going to be heavy work.
Yeah.
You're going to be, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be out on the field, sitting there like hours, in the heat, or in the cold.
Yeah.
Just working, just getting a lay of the land.
Yeah, I did landscaping before. You ever done that?
I mean, I tried.
Did you?
Yeah.
Dude, I fucking did landscaping, and the first thing they said to me was like, yo, this is going to be hard work.
Yeah.
We want you to know you're going to get tired, but we expect a lot of you. Usually people don't make it, so on and so forth. Mm-hmm. Man, we got there. These motherfuckers were taking breaks every 15 minutes. Mm-hmm. I was like, no, this ain't hard. I don't know what y'all talking about. So I was like, you know what? My goal is to run a lap around you motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
So, you get up in that spot, you get up in that position.
So just have that in mind.
Yeah.
Put that in your video, what Theo just said. Put that in your video too, because that's gonna, because if you have any, all right, never mind. Because then let me just get through this. All right, so because then that start throwing in opinions and all that kind of stuff, and it can go whatever. But so you start off with a buttload of work, and then as time goes on, then it becomes, all right, well, look at this aspect. Now we have you on a winery. Now we have you with the winemaker. We have you with this team. We have you with that team. So you can see all the different works, nooks, and crannies. So you might want to sit there and just be like, oh, you got to do all that? I just want to market it, I actually want to get into wine marketing, or something like that.
Yeah.
So throughout time, you're working with all these different departments and just getting an understanding.
But if you really care, you're gonna be willing to get your hands dirty. And if you really, really want to be down like that, then you want to see every aspect of it.
Yeah. So it's just, so I think that so why because they have the whole marketing of the good dream job or something like that, whatever, however they playing that,
Yeah.
But it's a dream job because it sits there and it puts so many different, it's a dream job for literally anybody You know, because it's like you could want to just like, oh, that's what the books look like. I'm an accountant. You know, I would love to, you know, be able to be the accountant for a winery or something like that, or a vineyard, and just you know, like all of these different aspects. Oh, marketing. Oh, you know, actually vineyard work. Oh, winemaking.
You don't have to work for 3 years before you get to see the other compartment.
Okay, yeah.
That has a lot to do with it being a dream job. It's like, I'm not necessarily confined to just this area of knowledge.
And it's not an internship.
Right. I get the opportunity to see it from different aspects. Yeah. Like that makes it a dream job to an extent.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I get to, you know, you don't have to sit there or be in school for, you know, all of this time thinking that's what you're going to do. No, it's right here. It's going back to internships, I guess you would say. When you're sitting there applying. Cheers.
Okay, we got a little hair in there. I like it.
No, that's not hair.
What the fuck is it?
What are you talking about?
Look at it.
No, all right, see, that could come from the cloth.
All right,
when I was trying to polish.
You sure?
Yeah.
Positive?
Or, I mean, but no, like, cause you could look at it that way, because I always look at them that way, because that could have come from, like, filtration. Like,
that's what I was thinking.
It wasn't, like, fine, so that still would be, like, the fiber.
Right. That's what I was thinking, like a little bit of fibers.
It could be that. It could be, you know, it could be a lot of things. A number of things. Yeah, let's try it. Right off the bat, you can tell it's Chardonnay.
Yeah.
Just by smelling it. Yeah, so I mean, because because we were looking at this. And talking about the...
Oh, there you go.
The fibers, but then that, like, you could see all of that, but all of that can just come from like winemaking, and then you'll learn about all of that as you go on with your dream job throughout this experience, and you're getting one-on-one. You guys, when you're looking at it, because it could come from the glass, it could be in the final product itself, you know? Not 100% sure, but yeah, I mean, to sit there and just have all of these different aspects on it and to learn about it is pretty cool. And yeah, man, so I think that's really good news. So many people have contacted me about this opportunity, and of course at first I was just like, I'm in, you know?
Yeah, of course.
But then I thought, and I was like, I don't know, that timing is pretty not opportune for me. Because that's when a kid is supposed to be.
Who couldn't use 120 racks? That shit can't make things harder.
I mean,
it's only gonna make it easier for you.
I mean, but still, it's just like, all right, going to be gone a year, and that's when a kid is due date is right there, you know. So
you can mention that in your video.
Yeah, or I could not.
No, I think it would be nice.
So
I think that's admirable. I think anybody would respect that.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do for my video yet. I mean, if I even do it, but like even still within the terms and conditions, it's pretty much still just like anything that you can even think of as you would know it, as in you know, it's like likeness, sitting there, trade, you know, you're not getting paid for any of, you know, anything that they use your image on or anything like that, you know.
So they could literally use you for the commercial.
Yeah, and all that kind of stuff.
To tell other people to not do this.
Or to do this or whatever, you know. Yeah. So, I mean, like, it's all in however you want to. Like, I don't know how many times other people have done it, and, you know, so, but also new to this world and all that realm, and it could, who knows, you know? Like, who knows? I don't know, but I think it's still a good opportunity. I think it's good news. Everybody's excited about it. I mean, it was broadcast on the news, so a lot of local people were hitting me up, just sending it straight to my inbox. Once it was broadcast on ABC News, our local. You
should mention that in your video too.
Our local station and all that.
Come on the joint and be like, finally found you guys. Yeah, and you finally found me.
Yeah, but I'm probably...
You know how many people?
I kind of don't want to...
I was the first thing they thought of when they saw this video.
I kind of don't want to talk about what I would do on my video just because submissions aren't closing until June, and it's...
Yeah, well, I can make some suggestions.
Yeah.
I could be like, yo, listen.
So I guess he's making suggestions for you guys.
No. I don't know these niggas.
Yeah.
I know you. So the
Yeah,
thing is, the first thing that motherfuckers thought of when they saw this whole thing was you.
Yeah, that's something that.
And if I'd have seen that,
that's something that
I would have ran up on you with the camcorder.
That's
Like, yo, B, tell him about yourself, B. Tell him about yourself.
That's something I can sit there and say, but
That is something that you could say.
It's still only limited to just one person throughout the entire world. Right?
Yeah.
So.
And why wouldn't it be like some smart blonde chick with glasses?
I mean, because it could be someone, and it could be someone that does pretty much the same thing I do, that has the same thing, the same story, and all that.
It could be you.
And then they're listening to this podcast.
The one person that anybody thought of.
You know what? Fuck Theo. I know he told that to Bryant or BryGuy, but I'm going to use that for my video, and I'm going to sit there and just do all of this, you know?
They could, but they couldn't be genuine about it.
No, they could.
Nah.
Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people hit up their inbox.
Nah, not like you, bro.
Man. I mean, nothing's ever going to be like me.
That's what I'm saying.
But, like
come on, bro. You got to press over there.
I'm not sweating it.
You got to press right over there. This shit bottled up right over there.
They could actually did harvest for who knows how many years.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
That's fine.
Also, when you look through the terms, oh snap, I'm not on. Yeah. All right. So even though
you on mine though.
Yeah, and I'm on that one too.
Yeah.
But even still, just because in the terms and conditions, it is preferred that you do have experience. It
didn't specify what kind of experience.
Yeah. But it's in bold. It's like previous or prior experience. But no, because the way they are shipping it is like, well, this is the time to sit there and leave whatever job that you had before COVID and all that. You're gonna try something new. It's like this is a chance to sit there and get in something that you probably wanted to get into before. And all that kind of jazz. So who knows how this is gonna go. I am gonna put my hat in the bucket now, or my hand in the bucket, whatever that saying is. I am gonna do a video. I'm gonna submit it, but I'm not looking for anything, because there are a lot of people that probably will
hat in the ring.
Go in, You
gotta put your hat in the ring.
Hat in the ring.
Yeah.
See how that goes. I'm not overly excited about it. I don't care. I mean, if it happens, that'll be cool. If it doesn't, get it,
This guy.
Because I'm gonna have my own thing, But I don't know, my whole vibe is killed now. Honestly, I don't feel like doing this anymore right now. So I'm just gonna. You got any highlights? That's the funny thing about good news.
It wears you out.
It gets you like that sometimes.
I want to give a highlight. I want to give a shout out to my new restaurant, French Kiss. It's going to be a B&B, a bed and breakfast. So it'll be French Kiss on the bottom level, and then upstairs we're going to call that the Double Cheek. And it'll be fly as fuck. Now, it's not here yet, but you guys have a unique opportunity that I'm presenting to you right now. You could get in this early. You could get in this very early, and it'll be no one's benefit except your own, because this train's moving. So jump on. French Kiss, Double Cheek.
All right, so in this moment, are you done? That was your thing? That was your highlight?
That's what I got for now.
That wasn't a person.
No, it's everybody. Come on. It's the whole French Kiss team.
All right.
It's the whole French Kiss team.
All right, so I want to give a highlight to Ethan Lindquist. Ethan is a really sweet, amazing guy. He comes from a legendary family of winemakers. If you heard of Coupe, he's the son of Bob Lindquist out in, he's here in Philly now, but prior, they're from the Paso Robles, Santa Barbara area, winemaking family. Pretty cool. Brought me in. I met him by, interviewing for City Winery to be his assistant winemaker here in Philadelphia. we vibed over, just sitting there just talking about wine and passion and everything, and that shined through. And he's been a great mentor and in my life, one of the few that I have within the wine industry, and his connections are really great. So he's out here doing him. His wine cellar is crazy. Got to taste some of his what was that? 2002 Syrah, I think we had to try of his. Personally, it was pretty awesome. So
Oh, he been out here.
Yeah. So yeah. Shout out to you. And that's it, man. Got nothing else. Thank you for checking out That's 86 Podcast. I'm Bryant and Theo. This is Theo. Until next time. Bye.
Fuck Theo.
Cheers.